peace and blessings. Welcome, creating simple. My name is Yasmin, aka Sunfire. How y'all doing? I hope you all are doing well. Those of you returning to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Those of you who are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, if you don't mind, please hit that like button. Also, if you like to join the family, hit that subscribe button. God wants to celebrate you. I've been sitting here watching the movie Running Man, right? It's actually good, but um, kind of like the Running Man, you were innocent, and others lied on you, discredited you, had everybody thinking everything unimaginable about who you are and your good character. And God wants to celebrate you because no matter what, you didn't give up. Okay, you've been a light in a dark place. Trigger warning: you're gonna cry. Okay, God is gonna smile on you so much that you're gonna cry after hearing these messages, because you don't get this to yourself, and there's no one that's been giving these things to you. You've been having to be your own cheerleader, but the Spirit is in my ears screaming, yeah. That's what I hear in my etheric field. I can hear the universe screaming and shouting in praise. Okay, it's so loud in my ears. Hold on, y'all. Everything good? Huh? You got it. Yeah. Yay! Yay! Okay. My bad, y'all. I sent my baby to the stove.
I got ice cream.
You got you some ice cream. Okay. For real? For real? Again?
What?
This the big bag. They gave you the big bag for the small bag?
That's the only one.
Oh, okay. Well, bet. I ain't gonna complain. But anyway, there's good things coming in. Okay? Oops. Hold on, y'all. Hey, come here. Ugh. You might start getting gifts, okay? I say that because I'm like unwrapping presents, okay? Everything I got, I didn't think he would be able to get because they've been out of stock of it. Ooh. And yeah, it's the stuff I like to give to my inner child, right? There's going to be some things you may even get that you always wanted in your life but never had the chance to get it. You're about to get some blessings, okay? All because of the love of God and how God wants to show up and shine in your life. You've been going through the most. I mean, you've been drugged, you've been kicked, you've been stomped, you've been lied on, you've been talked about. You've been, it's like you've walked the path where only God could see your greatness. A lot of people saw it, but they didn't want to admit to it. So to do the unhealed wounds, what do? Number one, they fear what they don't understand. Number two, they destroy what they're jealous of. Number three, if they don't have a leadership bone in their body, they decide to join up and sign up for things that are unbecoming of themselves, all because they don't know how to stand on their own 2 feet. Okay? A dog just barked when I said that. Okay? Or growled or something. But I feel like you've been loyal to the Most High. And all that you've gone through, I'm getting teared up already, okay? Because you've gone through a lot. I feel like the Most High is getting tearful. So if I start crying, y'all bear with me. I'm doing my best to control my emotions. But I feel like the Most High is so proud of you. I mean, so fucking proud of you because you stood up. It's like, say like, it's kind of like that movie Twister when that guy and that girl got caught in the midst of that storm and they held on. They had faith and they held on. They didn't let go. Oh gosh, here we go. That's what I'm getting here, you know. And it's how the Most High is breaking it down, you know. No matter what was thrown at you, no matter what, you stood strong. You didn't give up. It could be a masculine and a female who faiths were tested. And I feel like the Most High is, the spiritual realm is celebrating you. It's like a big fucking party going on, you know? You was a light in a dark place, and God was guiding you through the darkness, molding you and growing you to be the light in the darkness. Possibly for somebody else who followed your light in that dark place, and you led them back into the light. You've gone through things that many would lose their minds. Many would fall apart, give up on God, blame God. I'm hearing the story of Job. You know, he was one of God's servants that he allowed the devil to test. Because the devil, I bet I can get old Job to curse you. I bet I can. And God allowed you to go through a lot of things. It hurt his heart. Because not one time did you give up. Not one time. Even when you was filled with rage and saw murder in your eyes, that's how angry God is saying. You got so angry at some people for how they did you and treated you. And you possibly wanted your get back. I'm saying this clearly. But instead of you getting your get back, you handed that rage over to God. Or y'all did. I could be talking for more than one individual that's been going through this same trial and tribulation. Bear with me, y'all. This energy is it's bigger than me. This energy is bigger than me, and I'm being overwhelmed by it. You could currently still be healing from some things that you've gone through. But the divine is celebrating you because I feel like you reached a major finish line of being tested, of being drugged through the mud. Although the devil ain't done, you know, because now he wants revenge because you outsmarted him, you outwitted him, you know. But you proved that you deserved every bit of backing that the divine has been giving you. Every bit of protection that you've been given, you've always stayed in a state of gratitude. And because of this, the Most High is going to reward you. Oh gosh, the screaming in my ears, like, oh my gosh. It's like being in I don't know if y'all ever been into a concert or, well, I'm quite sure a lot of y'all have, but one that's so fucking hyped, where everybody's on the same accord and that energy is just flooding through the Coliseum. That's what I'm picking up in the heavens right now. It's just like a thundering roar. They're calling. They're celebrating. They're happy. Ooh, you just don't know how near you are, near and dear you are to the Most High. The Most High is emotional because a lot of people view him as a liar. because they give up before he can fulfill on his promises. But not you. Not you. You have not given up. And that's why the Most High wanted to sing his praises to you. Why the love of God is surrounding you at this time. Why God wants to lift you up. Even if you're still in a dark place. Coming out of a dark place. Alright? The Most High said, call back your power. I split the deck and these cards are not facing the right way. They should be, but they're not. He loves how you call back your power every time you've been attacked. How you protect and shield your energy. How even though people have taken from you, stolen from you, degraded you, did anything they could to you, you've always called back your power. And stood firm in your faith and your trust in your spirit guides, your spirit team, and the Most High God. And he's bringing something to you with Chariot. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. So there's something coming towards you. And the Most High wants you to stay strong and stay focused, okay? He says that my aura is magnetic to golden opportunities. Because of your aura, because of your faith, you have somebody that's coming towards you that's bringing you an opportunity. And this is a blessing from the divine, okay? Some of y'all, this is also look like the Six of Pentacles, the Tower, you know what I'm saying? And with the Chariot is the shock. Something's about to be, blockages are being removed. You overcome obstacles that was put in your way. And with the Six of Pentacles, though the divine wants to give to you, okay? They want to give something to you. For some of y'all, it may even be a fucking car. I mean, somebody might just give you a free ass car. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Somebody just might bless you with a free ass car. If that happens to you, know that the God did that for you. That was from God, okay? There's gifts coming in for you. Okay, his sleigh. I'm hearing Santa's sleigh. Right, with the key. Look, somebody may be giving you a free ass car. Finna hand you the keys. And this is a blessing from the divine. God is going to put it on somebody's heart to bless you with a vehicle. Okay? New beginnings, directions, and adventure awaits for those are ready to let go of the past. Wow. Because you are not alone. God got you. See this from a higher perspective. Yep, God going to put it on some heart to see you from a higher perspective. And somebody's going to bless you with a chariot. When that old chariot. Okay? God comes to bless you with that old chariot. Yeah, flowers. God want to give you your flowers. Oh my gosh. God wants to give you your flowers. I lovingly accept myself because you lovingly accept yourself. Oh my gosh. You're grateful for the earth. You do your part. You also finna get married. He's finna bless you with a husband. These are gifts. Open your heart to enormous growth ahead. The Most High is saying, open your heart. Like I said, if you're still coming out of a bit of darkness due to a storm, not that you're dark, but you're coming out of a storm, there's blessings that's going to come into you. Call back your power at this time, okay? The divine is celebrating you. There's something, you're about to be showered with gifts, okay? Shit. I'm hearing car, house, God is handing you the keys. Remember I said God's preparing you a table? He's preparing you a table with love, and he hopes that you accept it. But because he's grateful for your work that you've done on earth, he's sending you a healed partner for marriage, and he's asking you to open your heart. It says open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. Okay? So there's a partner that's coming towards you that the divine has for you. Alright, that is part of this gift. You finna get loved right. Damn. You finna get loved right. This table that God has been prepared for you is so lovely. He's hoping that you accept his gift. Okay? You could, and I say that because I feel like you may not trust due to what you've gone through. Maybe other people chose to give the other situations instead of giving to you, based off a liar. A lot of people lied on you, and people went in other directions. Based off these lies, they didn't listen to the truth of things, and now they see the truth. They realizing that they're grateful that you're here on this earth, because you may have helped a lot of people and don't even know it. Okay? Somebody coming towards you with a big rock. Okay? It's asking you for your hand in marriage. So, damn, you finna get you a diamond, you finna get you a car, you got some money coming. You may even have some land coming, because I see land here. God is going to bless you, okay, for your obedience, for your love of God. And like I said in Job, he never cursed God. He may have asked why, but somehow he pushed through it. Even his own wife tried to get him to turn. You could have had family members, people close to you, tried to get you to doubt your own God. Friends, family, you know. And some of these people I'm hearing could have been so-called churchgoers. They didn't believe in God like you did. But see, people judged you based off your walk, how you look, how you act, how you carry yourself. So they felt like, why would God bless her or him? You know? Because when God put you through the test, when he allowed the devil to comfort you, you stood strong. And you called your power back. You did not act like these folks would have done had they been under the same pressures that you've been under, that you went through. Some of y'all had to endure, bear witness to some affliction being done to others. Now you're understanding why God put you in the position that you in. Somebody is lovingly accepting their place on this earth now. The position that they're in life. They're seeing it from a higher perspective. They understand now. Even like, if I keep saying the Six of Pentacles, somebody could work in a legal situation. You know, and now they understanding why that was their purpose. Why did they go towards that? You know, with this call back my power, some of y'all could be spiritual. Somebody could be very fucking intuitive. Wow. Whatever you've gone through, though, it's about to get better. Forgive me if I'm pausing, y'all. I'm listening. I'm channeling from these cards because there's other things. You know? Even there may have been some deaths. Carnations are flowers of death. Or people may have wanted your death, but you called back your power. You stood firm in faith. Wow. What else? My high vibe heals the world. Yeah, you are somebody who has high vibes. Your calling, your purpose helps heals the world. Every time you went through whatever you went through, it's like you sent out an energetic force so powerful that it was healing. That's why I said you help people and don't even know you was helping people. You don't know how powerful you are. I feel like you got an inkling, like or it's like you see yourself as a mere human, but you're something greater than that. You're something more divine, and you still have not unlocked your true. You still ain't tapped into your full potential. But that's what I'm getting. The fact that you vibe with my vibes heals the world. You don't realize you've been healing the world. You've brought about a healing on this planet, whether you know it or not. And the more you heal, the more you change, the more you transmute, the more that energy vibrates out into the world. Wow. You're something greater than you know. I don't think you know how great you are. I mean, what I'm hearing is you're so humble to the fact that you don't see yourself, your true greatness. You are this person, okay? There may be more than one people I'm talking to. I'm definitely picking who of this partnership, okay, with this marriage. You attract, okay? This is somebody else that's the same way. It says you attract. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. Somebody loves you unconditionally, that you love unconditionally. Okay? This person may not see how great they are either. Okay? I feel like you're mirroring somebody in this energy of not knowing how great y'all vibe is. Okay? Wow. Living with purpose, being in what I say, you're living in your purpose. You and this individual is living in y'all's purpose. Somebody's realizing that if they work for the legal, this is where they meant to be. They're realizing that. But they don't realize how powerful they are in this legal position. Okay? The work that they've done. This person, okay, so if somebody works in a legal situation, this somebody that loves you unconditionally, they don't know how powerful they are neither. Okay? They don't realize how powerful they are. And that's because I feel like both of y'all may be very meek individuals. You know, outside of what you do for us, your purpose, your jobs, whatever it is that you do, y'all are very meek individuals, and y'all don't see how powerful the two of you are. This is a mirrored energy. It's like I have confidence. I'm okay. I'm pretty good at what I do. It's not that you lack confidence in what you do, but it's like God is like, hey, do you not realize y'all fucking vibes is like vibrating the whole fucking world, healing the world, and y'all playing it small. That's what I'm hearing. Y'all thinking small about your purpose. It's greater than what you know. Yeah. Let your inner fire warm you but not burn you. Some of y'all, this could be a fire sign. I do got earth, I got fire. So there could be an earth and a fire sign. Y'all don't know how powerful your fucking vibe is. Fuck. I mean, they're still cheering, okay? They're cheering the two of you on. Some of y'all, for some of y'all, there's a spiritual marriage that already happened in the ethers, all right? You've already married this person in the spiritual. Oh, shit. Because now I'm hearing wedding bells. I'm hearing that wedding song. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Y'all have already gotten married in the spiritual. And this is coming to the physical. I am surrounded by, right now y'all could be, oh gosh. Both of y'all are surrounded by angels. I am surrounded, what I say, I'm hearing like the divine screaming in my fucking ear. Normally it's a low pitch, like, ooh. Now it's like, see, it's so high, I can't even mimic it. It's so high when I'm hearing. Whistling, I'm hearing whistling. You know, they're cheering, like, fuck. I wish I could put my ear up to the mic so y'all can hear what I hear. I wish I could, man. Oh, gosh. Healing myself heals my lineage. Both of y'all, okay, you have healed yourselves. Whoever this married couple is, y'all ain't married in the physical, but in the spiritual, y'all are married. Actually, y'all been married. Y'all just renewed your vows in the spiritual. Oh, shit. Okay, so this is your, like, kingdom spouse. Somebody that you've been married to in past life. Y'all just renewed your vows in the spirit. What the fuck am I? What? Oh, gosh. Also, there's a masculine that could have done healed his bloodline. I'm hearing both of you have broke your generational curses. Oh my gosh. So it's like a graduation day. It's a lot of shit taking place in the spiritual. I'm hearing graduation day, wedding day, major achievements, awards. It's like 6 ceremonies going on at once, all right? There always, where there's a will, there's a way, because you too overpowered. You allowed your wills were stronger than the storms that you went down, the paths you went down. Your wills were stronger than the paths that you went down. I always say that where there's a will, there's a way, so help me God. You know, that may be your energy too. Excuse me. Where there's a will, there's a way, so help me God. I say that, I stand on it actually. So y'all may embody that energy as well. All right. The breath that connects me to life. This is God. This is God. The breath that connects me to life. God could be speaking over your life at this moment. You know, in the story where it says, God, he blowed his breath into Adam's body, okay? I feel like he's about like, I'm not saying you're not already alive, but you ain't lived. That's what I'm hearing. You ain't lived and you're about to live. Really fucking live a good life. Living with purpose brings me prosperity. You're really about to live. God's about to breathe new life into a situation. Oh, shit. That's going to bring so much joy and happiness. But there's gonna be, like I say, long as y'all wills are strong, y'all get through whatever's thrown on your path. There's gonna be more things you're gonna have to face, but y'all are gonna face them together. And can you imagine if both of y'all had to face where the world rose up against you, and now y'all coming together in the physical, and y'all have to face these challenges together? Can you say power motherfucking couple? That's what I'm hearing. Power couple. Ain't nobody. ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. That's what I'm hearing. Ain't no stopping you. Yes. Angel. Both of y'all could be earth angels. It says your angels are guiding you and protecting you on your spiritual journey. You know, it's ringing. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. And that's what I feel like. Let me show you. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Spiritually, y'all just got y'all wings back. Physically, you're being lifted up by the divine. There's something about the womb that looks... Ooh. Something's being reincarnated. Okay? Some of y'all are, when y'all get married, y'all on a physical gonna get pregnant. Okay? That is also a gift. Look. That is a gift. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. Yeah. The Most High wants you to get... You may be feeling this energy too. This lucky energy. Because I feel like they said I wouldn't make it, but I'm standing here today. You're standing here. And people now see you as lucky because they like, how did you get to where you are? How did you make it this far? How did you get there? Your faith in God. Knowing that your angels, you were surrounded by angels the whole time. Knowing that the divine was fully supporting you. Where there's a will, there's a way. And God made a way out of no way for you. A lot of people that came up and tried to send out these lightning bolts trying to tear you down. Trying to rip off y'all's crowns. Y'all turned it around. You outsmarted the devil and you got your wings back. Damn. You outsmarted the devil and you got your fucking wings back. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I'm getting there, Most High. I'm getting there. Something could be happening on Friday. Finalizing something, just let go. So right now, Sacred Pathway. There it is. Somebody is finalizing something. Or something is being finalized by Friday the 6th of December. Or it could have happened for November for some of y'all. For the 6th of November, somebody could have finalized something. Alright? Or by... Take it how it resonates. Either something was finalized on the 6th of November or something will be finalized on the 6th of November. All right, with Sacred Pathway. A sacred pathway unfolds before you. Trust in your inner compass and follow the divine guidance and lead to your soul's highest calling. Divine path, inner compass, spiritual guidance. So somebody's being guided towards you on the 6th of December. Yep. Somebody who is, there it is. I said a fire sign, didn't I? I ain't this a bitch. Excuse me, no offense. I just split this deck. They told me to get this deck and I split it, y'all. I ain't even get a chance to shuffle it. But I'm holding 2 pieces of the puzzle in my hand, all right? So, where there is a will, there is a way. On the 6th of either November or the 6th of December, there is possibly a Sagittarius who, no matter what, where there's a will or where there's a will, there's a way, is getting that will to come towards you with sacred pathway. All right? Because we got Sagittarius finding a new meaning to their life purpose. Okay? Yeah, this is somebody, even if they got to make a quick runaway. Okay? Run away. Somebody wants you to run away with them. You could be spiritually woke, or somebody now is self-aware of their purpose in your life. Self-awareness, cutting through the illusions, detaching from the ego. So whoever this Sagittarius is, swept up, head over heels, falling in love, intentions, emotions. They want to run away with you. Oh, somebody cuffing season. Somebody that's single and ready to mingle, ready to come cuff you up. Okay? Run away, love. If somebody's in love with you, they want your hand in marriage. Both of y'all could be spiritually woke or awakened. Or you could have been this whole time and this Sagittarius is now waking up and they're on their sacred path. Or they've been woke this whole time. They could have ran from the path. Take it how it resonates. Or ran from their purpose. And now they're no longer running from their purpose. They want to run away with you and get married. What else, Spirit? Okay. Somebody's opening, a doorway is opening. Beyond the boundaries. Break free from a limitation. So, okay. So, there's a Sagittarius. Hold on. There is a Sagittarius who could be running away from something to come join you. Okay? To come give you your flowers. Okay? This person now realize how powerful it is. Like I said, somebody could work for the legal system. Okay? This person is in love with you. It's somebody that every time a bell rings, angels get his wings. They leveled up in some way spiritually. Okay? And now with Beyond Boundaries, they realize it's time. Divine timing is now for this person. Break free of limitations and embrace the limitless potential of your soul. Expand beyond boundaries and step into your true power. I said somebody was playing it small. Oh shit, here we go. Limitless potential, expansion, spiritual liberation. Somebody has been liberated from the confines and constraints of the way of this world or a job position. Or they liberate themselves, okay? And I feel like whoever this is got some type of job, okay? And maybe that job, I don't know, maybe that job ends on the 6th. Alright, and they, regardless, I'm hearing regardless of whether they say I'm good or not, I'm going, okay? Somebody's coming towards you to honor their sacred path. Run away, love. Okay, something on Tuesday the 3rd. Start being creative, putting down a marker. Somebody may be getting creative about how they finna come towards you. Okay? Divine light. What I say, you was the light. So whatever you do on as far as creativity has been guiding this person back into the light. Because it says divine light. Divine light clears the darkness and reveals the truth. Trust in its guidance to show you the way forward. So you've been guiding somebody who's escaping possibly a toxic situation, whether it be work, whether it be family, friends, whatever it is. Somebody's escaping this shit and they coming towards their love. Okay? Inner flame. This could be a twin flame. Ignite the inner flames and let it fuel your journey, guiding you to fulfill your soul's vision, passion, divine soul awakening. What I say? As a divine masculine, I feel like he's been awakened. I don't feel like this masculine's been asleep, but maybe he finally realized his calling, his life purpose in the legal situation or legal system, and he's following his passion. When it comes to that, or he realized he can create something. Okay, when it comes to, circle of life, he can create something, bring something to life when it comes to this here legal thing that he got going on. Every phase of life has its purpose. Embrace the rhythm of cycles to find peace and insight. Life cycle, rebirth, wisdom. I said God's about to put life in a man, come on now. Come on with it. My breath connects me to life. The Most High is about to breathe life into a situation on the physical plane. Something that's already transpired in the physical is now happening in the physical. Spiritual is now happening in the physical. Cycle, life cycles, rebirth, wisdom, ignite. How you say it? Continuality. Something ain't over. God's breathing new life into something. Echoes of love. There's somebody that loves you, that want to marry you. So, okay, if this is a twin flame connection, maybe you thought it was over. There's a new life being brought into this situation, okay? This person could be reaching out to you. Also, they want to show you something. They want to show you something. If this person was awakened to anything, it was the fire that's in their heart when it comes to you. Okay? With echoes of love. Love echoes throughout the universe, touching all souls. Listen to its call and feel the healing resonance within. Resonance, healing voice, universal connection. Yep. God's going to bring a connection back together, okay? And I feel like the time is now. That's what I keep getting. The time is now. Yeah, seed of light. You are a planter of light, leaving an eternal mark with every action. Spiritual legacy. Y'all are legends. This connection, y'all are legends. That's why I say y'all play yourself small, but y'all are so much bigger than what you see yourself as. Inner radiance, new beginning. Shit. Somebody's heart is on fire for you. And if you had to get it from the bottom and rise to the top like the lotus, you know, you grown, both of y'all grown in some dirty, dark situations. And that was on purpose, okay? That was on purpose. Because it made you who you are today to be this high vibe healing energy for the earth. Oh my gosh. I feel like people gonna fall in love with y'all connection. You know? When people see y'all together, it's like, you know how you have your celebrity couples people love so much? Well, y'all ain't gotta be celebrities, but y'all gonna become celebrities because people just gonna admire the love that you two share. Wow. So, something about the 3rd and the 6th, all right? You might get a phone call from this person. On a Tuesday. A Tuesday or Friday, you're going to get a phone call. Let me look at the calendar. Okay, so where's my calendar at? Because, let's see. What? Okay. I'm going to pinpoint this. Let's see. Give me a second, y'all. Let me do my research. So, we got the 3rd on a Tuesday and the 6th on a Friday. It's not December. Oh shit. Oh shit. This could be in February, y'all. Oh my gosh. So this might be in February. February 3rd, which is on a Tuesday, and February 6th, which is on a Friday. Something's happening between that week. February 3rd to February 6th of 2026. Oh, shit. Maybe somebody taking a vacation. I don't know. Or you could be getting married by then. I don't know, but February 3rd and February 6th, which is on a Tuesday and a Friday, something's happening. Okay? I don't know what's happening. What's so significant about these dates, Spirit? This day. Okay. Tell me about February 3rd and February 6th. You are a divine facet of the universe. Okay. Alchemist at alchemical force. So in the bottom of the deck we got transformation. There's some type of transformation that's going to happen in a connection. Okay? Somebody's heart is getting weighed too. There's that feather in the seed of light. Oh shit. Oh, you may become pregnant during this time. Oh shit. Somebody could, oh shit. Now see, it's always got to be some negative. Alright, because you are a divine facet of the universe, somebody's trying to plot to unalive you during this time. Somebody want to unalive you. with alchemated force. Hold up. Heku. Heka. Heka. Heka can refer to several different things. Ancient Egyptian magic, a specific star, or various modern ancient Egyptian was the okay, hold on, let me read this. Something's about to be shaped in your reality. Somebody could be using magic to try to shape something in your reality. Heka was the deification of magic and the power that the gods and humans use to shape reality. It was a creative force that was considered a divine gift, used through rituals, spells, and amulets to affect the physical world. So, yeah. This is a personification of magic itself in Egypt mythology. A star, Heka, was another name for the star Lambda, Orion's, who's known as the Messiah. Okay. I said something's about to be rebirthed. You may become pregnant. I said that. If ain't nobody trying to harm you through magic to stop this, or if there was any spells that's been trying to stop people doing spells trying to stop this from coming together, it's gonna be broke. It's like I'm hearing like the magic hour. Okay. Somebody could work in engineering. Beginning of time, his battle and conquest of two serpents, which became the symbol of his power, and his role in protecting the sun god Ra on his nightly journey through the underworld to ward off serpent Apophis. Heka is also linked to the creation of the world and the protection of Osiris in the afterlife, often acting as the force behind magical spells and rituals. Somebody, okay, so this deity, okay, could be protecting this union from anybody. I feel like y'all been this may have been delayed due to other motherfuckers trying to throw magic, right? On doing ritual magic to stop this union from coming together. They won't be able to do it. This power is gonna come through so strong. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna be able to do whatever it is they've been doing. Damn, so somebody been doing magic trying to stop this from coming It's broke. The gods got a watchful eye. Where the other card go? I know I had two. Did I drop it? Huh. Now that's weird. Oh, it's on the bottom. So if people, oh shit. Okay, so if people been throwing magic on this connection with transformation and Anubis here, somebody, okay, thank you, Spirit. Somebody did magic to unalive. Something's being rebirthed, okay? Somebody, if you were pregnant, because I did pick up pregnancy energy, somebody did magic because you're a divine facet of the universe. Somebody did magic to, because this may be part of your purpose to birth, give birth, confirmation, double confirmation, okay? And somebody did magic, a ritual, to try to stop it. It's broken. Whatever hex they put on your womb, it's been broken. Okay? And this person is being weighed during this time as well. What is the spiritual meaning of a baboon?
A baboon's spiritual meaning can be varied. It can represent ancient Egyptian wisdom, community, and social structure. It also symbolizes primal instincts and speaking your truth. Depending on the context, it can mean military strength or a warning against immaturity.
Somebody's getting dragged to the underworld. God damn. Okay? So, shit, there may be a funeral for somebody that tried to unalive your shit. Touching my nose. If you got pregnant, round about this, you know, yeah. If you got pregnant, somebody did magic to you probably had babies by this masculine already. And somebody did magic to unalive these babies. To hex your womb. This person is being dragged to the underworld. Their heart is being weighed by Anubis. Damn, whoever did this magic. Yeah. With Mayat, somebody broke spiritual law. Oh, shit. And tired. Oh, my gosh, you're finna get pregnant again. Something's about to be rebirthed. You're bullshit. Y'all are, whoa. When I say y'all are fucking protected, you know, whoever, this may be a warning too, to whomever disturbed the two of you. Okay? This is what, because part of your purpose is to bring these babies to this earth. Okay? Whoever breaks Mayat law, okay, masculine or feminine, Ta'ert, is not playing about these babies. Because you know she protect women and children. Even though she's the wife of an underworld being. She don't play about women and children. And Anubis is ready to weigh anybody who's already done these things to cause transformation in your womb, to unalive. I was trying to say indigos. To unalive indigos. She's out here first. Who was this with the gator head? Y'all, I had a vision, right? Of a flood. Somebody driving in a car. And there was a masculine with a crocodile head. And a masculine with a cobra's head. I don't know who they were. Egyptian gods that had alligator heads.
The main Egyptian god with an alligator head is Sobek, who was the god of the Nile, fertility, and protection.
Yeah.
Ammit also had a crocodile head, but she was a fearsome demon.
Hey. Yep, that's exactly who I'm looking at. Okay. Shit. Okay, y'all. Hold on. Give me a minute. I gotta do my research. Because there's a warning and a blessing. Alright? You're coming into union with somebody that loves you unconditionally. And these Egyptian ancestors is not playing about this union. Y'all are going to give birth to some divine beings, star seeds, indigo cheer, okay? That's going to also help raise the vibration of this earth. But there is a warning against anybody who tries to throw magic, the ritual, anything. I'm hearing anything against this union. Oh my gosh. So, with Sobek, which is, I said I saw a masculine with an alligator head walking through the water. Is the god of the Nile, fertility and protection. So, not only is Sobek protecting your womb, okay? You can still have children. When you come into union, you're going to give birth. You're going to get pregnant. You got Sobek protecting you, okay? Then on top of that, you got Ammit. Also had a crocodile head, which is what I see right here. But was a fearsome demon with 4 corners of a lion's and the hindquarters of a hippopotamus. This demon is dragging souls to hell. They came against this union that did magic or rituals over the two of you to stop y'all from coming together. Their hearts are being weighed. Because I feel like if they tip towards Anubis, then they will get another chance. If they tip towards Ammit, yeah, they fucked up, okay? And whoever did this ritual magic broke spiritual laws. You know, you got 48 laws of Mayat. I would not, what is simple ones? I will not steal from a god. I will not covet another man's wife. I will not. It's all kind of things. Like I say, every day is judgment day. And if you wasn't living righteously to these divine laws, you know, y'all think it's just the 10 Commandments. It's a lot more. Okay? But if you wasn't living righteously according to these Mayat laws, which are the truth and fairness, they hard to up for judgment. And also, happy birthday, Sagittarius. Some of y'all are celebrating birthdays. I just heard me say that. Oh, shit. All right, I'm going to keep going. All right, so, tired. Look up mint. Okay. I mint. Yep, that's what I'm looking at. All right. I miss eating the hearts of these karmics. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Amit is not a transitional Egyptian god, but a fearsome demon or spiritual entity who devours the hearts of the dead who failed the judgment of the dead. Oh. Oh, shit. So there's going to be a mass scheme of things on this from the 3rd to the 6th of February. Some hearts are being weighed by Anubis. Ooh. And if their heart fails, they will be devoured and eaten by this demoness. Of divine retribution. God damn. So there's some divine retribution happening from the 3rd to the 6th of February. Ooh. Possibly even the 9th. The act of commanded the soul to a second death, meaning the soul was destroyed and could not reach the afterlife. Ooh. Damn, that's even worse. So, if people already did magic and rituals over this connection, their hearts are being weighed. They're facing judgment day. Where their souls are going to be either, given a second time with Anubis, like I said, or devoured by eminence. Okay? Ooh-wee. They may even be having dreams and visions of her. This demon is haunted. Ooh, so these karmics is having dreams of Eminent and Anubis. They fucking with them. Like, did y'all obey the laws? And then Tyr, they hitting them back to back. Then Tyr, like, y'all unalive them babies. They ain't supposed to be here. I'm bringing them back. Tyr, come on. Ooh, she bringing them back. They thought they stopped something. Tyr with Genesis in the beginning. Hello? Who protects pregnant women and children. So the children that got unalive, Tyr has been protecting them on the spiritual realm so that they can be resurrected, because she's walking around with this ankh and Ra on her fucking head. So these children will receive the light of the day. Often depicted as a hippopotamus with the human's breast and lion's legs, and was called the Great One. She is the popular household deity associated with childbirth, fertility, protection from evil spirits. So these evil spirits just walk on the earthly plane in human bodies. Their hearts are facing judgment day for doing these rituals on divine beings and the unborn. They are facing judgment. Despite her fearsome appearance, she is a nurturing goddess who could also manifest as a dangerous force to protect the innocent. What I say? Ooh, she bring these children back. These children, she been protecting the innocence that was unalive through ritual magic. And she's bringing these children back. So when y'all come in the union, you're having these babies, okay? They're coming back. They're being resurrected. With this intelligence of the divine, okay? They shall be rebirthed. And everybody that tried to force their way on this connection, thought wasn't nobody watching. They did this to a divine feminine. I say that because one eye represents masculinity, which is the right eye, and the left eye represents femininity. Horus and Isis. Okay? One is feminine, one is masculine. And I got the feminine card here with this magic. They did magic over your womb. They took innocent lives. You could be seeing Hawk spirits or Hawks. This is Mayat showing up because she's going to correct the balance. You're being lifted up. Oh, shit. Despite the furious appearance, she is, okay, protector of mothers and children during pregnancy and childbirth. She also assists with matters of sexuality and pregnancy. Oh, shit. So she also... So... Yeah. Oh, shit. Should I say that? If you've been raped, she's also assisting you with healing from that. Okay? If you've been raped, she's been helping to assist you with that healing. Alright? And she stopped the pregnancy. Oh, gosh. She stopped the pregnancy, okay? If you was raped, whoever raped you almost got you pregnant. She stopped it to protect you from having to bear that burden. That would have been a burden more than a blessing. Damn. Yeah. I'm live. What's up? Bye. No. No, ma'am. You're not interrupting my life so you can come here and rob me on my water and all that water downstairs. Bye. Go get you some water. Quit being lazy. You tripping. She tripping like a mug. She thinks she finna come in here and interrupt my life just to take my water when all she had to do is go downstairs and get her a glass of water. Are you serious? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We not doing that today. I gotta stop her from doing it. She stayed drinking up my water, and then I wonder why I'm thirsty all the time because she drank up my water. Oh, Lord, children, boy, I tell you. If you've been raped, whoever raped you almost got you pregnant. But tired stopped it. And if you've been raped and you did get pregnant, Tyre is protecting you and this child, okay? Shit. She was widely worshipped goddess, practically in homes rather than large temples. Her image was common on amulets and household furniture and other ornaments used for protection. So you may need to get something like an amulet if you get pregnant from this goddess to help protect you. Confirmation while pregnant, or create your own. Create your own. Okay? I'm also hearing she's not helping these deceased that took these children out your womb through magic. She's not helping them navigate the underworld. They're meant to wander endlessly, figuring it out by themselves. But these children that was unalive, she's been assisting these children through the underworld to bring them back for reincarnation. Let's see. I'm looking up about these amulets, so give me a minute. I'm hearing the more creative you are, the better it is. They actually sell amulets for her. You know, yeah, they actually sell amulets of her, but I don't know why I feel like you should create it yourself. You know? Because it's more personal that way. Yeah, I feel like you could create this yourself. Um, the most I've seen, they've been made out of what I'm looking at. Most are made out of crystal or wood. But even if you can draw a paint, you know, Yeah, if you can draw or paint, and have this in your home during the time of pregnancy, she protects children. Okay? Or just call on her to protect your home. Okay? I'm seeing her in a lot of jade and turquoise. Yeah, so jade, turquoise. These are crystals that may resonate with her. Okay? Or you can do her symbol, which almost look like a aunt, like a yeah. You can even look up her symbol, draw her symbol. Okay? Her sigil. In your home. Put it in your home. And I'm feeling the best place to put it is in like in a doorway. Yeah. Put it in a doorway or a windowsill, okay? Confirmation windowsill. Yeah. I would get creative myself. You know what I'm saying? Because the more energy your own personal energy is, the more personal this gets with you protecting your loved ones. You know, especially if you're pregnant. This deity wants to work with you if you become pregnant to protect your babies from those doing magic against your womb. You know, hell, your car could be like a home too. So I would even put it in your vehicle. You know, up in the windshield or hanging, and not idolizing. I'm not telling you to idolize, okay? I'm telling you to work with the energy, all right? There's a difference, okay? We're not idolizing anything here. We are working with, all right? And these are beings that protect you, all right? Especially when you become pregnant. Tired, don't play about you when you're unborn, okay? Also, Mayat. I know they sell these figurines and stuff, but I don't, because that's to me on the borderline of idolizing. But if you create your own art, it's more personal, is what I'm saying. I don't know who the fuck said that, but that's why. um, I don't believe in idolizing items, objects. But if you was to create your own art, even if it's like I said, just a fucking drawing of Tired or any of these deities that I've been calling out that's here to help you, okay, in this connection. Just put them up around your home for protection. You know what I'm saying? To help, because they're here to assist you, okay? This is assistance that's being guided to ensure the safety of these children, this connection, and that the laws are being met within your, you know, others are being forced to, they facing judgment, you know. It's a matter of intelligence here. And then I feel like, too, you got Hathor. Hathor is here as well. somebody's worrying about how they draw, don't worry about it. You know, I feel like I say, the more creative you, even if you just do clay, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, just be creative with it. If you want to buy it, you buy it. It's up to you, but I feel like the more creative you is with it yourself and creating this image of Tyert and put it in your home or her symbol, letting people know that you're protected by this deity, okay? Anything spiritual trying to cross over into your realm to attack your womb, is Tyert's gonna be there. Boom. You know what I'm saying? What you doing? Back up. You know what I'm saying? You ain't coming up in here. Not around these babies. Okay? Okay? These are divine beings that want to work with you. Okay? Oh, I was looking at my yacht. They're not the most high God, but they are gods and goddesses that want to work with you. Okay? That's also cheering and celebrating. Okay? So, you even got some lower beings that's working with you. That's coming for those that came for you. Okay? With Anubis and Amit. You may also need to, if it's feather, if you don't, okay, for Mayat, you just need your Mayat feather. If y'all got ancestral altars, okay, put them on your altar. If you don't have an ancestor altar, I feel like you're being asked to create one. Because these are your ancestors. Okay? Mayat, ancient Egyptian goddess of truth, justice, and cosmic order. Right. Also, putting Mayat up on your altar or in your home brings about cosmic order in your space, living space. A principle that represents, even if you just write out the laws and put them up. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so get a Mayat feather to represent Mayat. If you don't want to do it, because I'm partial about figurines. Okay, I don't idolize anything. Okay, but whatever my spirit puts on me to create, you see what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's not that I'm idolizing. It's something that I created. My spirit team guided me to create that will live on my altar or in my living space as a reminder, a symbol of protection. Okay? These are ancestors that are working with you. So, not working against you. I was supposed to be looking up Hathor, but I will get to her in just a second. Okay? So, if you are pregnant or trying to become pregnant, you need Tyert in your house to protect your womb and your unborn. Even if you got children, put Tyert up. Okay? People be sleeping on Tyert. Stop sleeping on her. Okay? She's fierce when it comes to these babies. That's why she looked the way she looked. She don't play. Yeah. She's like, I just heard, I'm the fairy godmother they don't tell you about. She's the fairy godmother they don't tell you about. Damn. Wow. Again, with 6. 6 is here again. Something, yeah. You may conceive on the 6th of February. These children that she's bringing back to be resurrected, because she's carrying an Ankh as well. And the Ankh represents eternal life. And she's been walking with these children through the underworld to bring them back to you. Okay? I heard she's standing on business when it comes to the kids. She's not playing, okay? So, yeah. I don't know, but I'm going to create something myself. Even though I ain't pregnant, but I got children, you know? Yeah, I got children, so I'm definitely finna get confirmation. Tired up in here. You know, she here because she off in this dick, but I want to create something, you know? I have not recreated my altar, my ancestor altar, and I think I'm about to. Yeah, I think I am. You know, yeah. All right. I don't know why I just feel encouraged to do so, but I'm going to. My altar, I have to put it in my heart. You know, because I went for a long time without being able to have one, and so it was always in my heart. You know, if I gave offerings, I told my ancestors everything that I physically consumed, they get a portion of, you know, because I couldn't put it out, you know. I couldn't leave offerings. And when I could, I did, you know. If I got guided, you know, to go to a tree and leave an orange or something, I did that, you know. If I got guided to go hand a homeless person some food, I did that, you know. Those are my way of giving back. So, you know, pay attention to those kind of guidance y'all may get, all right? So, Mayat here is saying, represents the balance and harmony of the universe. She is often depicted of the woman with the with an ostrich feather on her head, which symbolizes truth and is used in the afterlife to weigh the hearts of the deceased against it. I said somebody may be passing away, y'all. I did say that. Okay? And this person, whoever this is, did magic, okay? Did rituals over this connection. And they finna pass away. And they finna have, their heart is finna be weighed. And they better hope like hell they didn't break these laws, because they did. I'm hearing they did. And cosmic order is going to be restored in your life. You know, I'm hearing the person that hexed you, once they pass away, the hex goes with them. Something like that. A heart lighter than a feather means a person lived a just life and could enter the afterlife, while a heavier heart meant eternal damnation. Yeah, and that's why the demon admit gonna eat their hearts. You know, they receiving eternal damnation, especially if they unalive the innocence in your womb. If they did ritual magic over you or your divine counterpart, their hearts are going to be weighed against this feather. And Amet says she's got a lot of hearts she's going to get to eat. Whoa. She said, I have a lot of hearts I'm going to get to eat. And she can't wait. You know how a dog, no offense, it's just a description. You know how a dog ready to get their plate, you know what I'm saying? How they chase you around till you ready to set the bowl down. That's how ready she is to eat these hearts. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. But no offense, I meant, you know. That's another thing I'm hearing why the divine is celebrating you, because your heart's been weighed again and again and again and again. And each time it weighed light as this feather. Okay? You and this masculine's heart has been weighed again and again and again. And each time y'all have, like I said, every day is judgment day. So each day y'all heart was weighed. And each day y'all passed the test. And each day y'all get to keep moving forward. You feel me? Damn. So don't stop that rotation, y'all. Okay? Don't stop. Dang. Alright, I'm looking up Hathor. Okay. Oh, I wasn't done with my eye. I'm sorry. Some of these individuals are going to be forced to speak their truth to bring justice to the situation. Some are so terrified because I told you that Omid, Anubis, and Hathor have been tormenting them in their sleep. Okay, not Hathor. Okay, they've been tormenting them in their sleep. I meant to say Ta'ert, but Hathor is like, no, she's been tormenting them in their sleep. Okay, forcing them to speak their truth. Some of these people gonna out themselves. They go to dope. Confirmation. Excuse me too. She is responsible for maintaining the cosmic order that emerged from chaos, regulating the stars, seasons, and the actions of both gods and the humans. Again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There are some gods and goddesses that ain't been gods and goddesses. Okay? That call themselves, that's living, I'm hearing. That has been calling themselves gods and goddesses, but not moving like gods and goddesses. Instead, they treating people, they doing some of the most. They hurting people, done things behind closed doors, underhand dealings. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. What? Don't claim it if you ain't gonna rock it. Somebody been false claiming. They been false claiming. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. You got a lot of pretend gods and goddesses walking the earth. They claiming this god and goddess energy, but they're not. And those of you who are, barely even call yourself that. That's that energy of playing yourself small. The real gods and goddesses is out here changing the world with their vibration. But they're so meek. They don't even, in their physical walk, they don't understand the power they hold. The more righteous they is, the more they follow this balance of Mayat, the more powerful they're become. Confirmation, the more powerful they're becoming. Oh my gosh. Ding, ding. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Hello? The true gods and goddesses out here. True gods and goddesses. They don't even claim themselves as gods and goddesses, but they doing the righteous things by choosing to restore balance with law and justice and truth. So you truth speakers, you people of law and justice who was moving righteously. Hello. Just because you're in law and justice don't mean you're moving righteously. Now, okay. Some of y'all doing that shit for a paycheck. And some of y'all doing that shit to fit in so you can be a criminal behind the cover of a shield. Ooh. Oh. But the love of God is here. Ooh. Ooh. Y'all better get right with God because his love is here, You better get your hearts cleansed and purified and go through God and get right now. Because some hearts is being weighed. Ooh, it ain't too late, I'm hearing, But if you did magic and you unalived individuals, it's too late. If you did magic and you unalived the innocence or did magic on a divine feminine or a divine masculine, it's too late for y'all, But for those of you that just threw a stone, it's not too late, If you just threw a stone, meaning talk shit, hell, even got into a fist fight with one, stole from them, That's what I mean by throwing a stone. But if you're raping, if you're trying to unalive or dismember them or plot against them to unalive them, it's too late for y'all. Ooh, ain't no redemption. Ain't no coming back for that, because that's y'all broke all the fucking laws. Touch not my anointed. The love of God for these divine ones is not nothing to be fucking with, you know? And y'all fucked around with it, so hey. So, yeah. Those that know better know the judgment day is every day. That they are to find balance in everything that they do. When you get ready to go to bed, you sit down and you recite the Mayat. When you rise, you recite the laws of Mayat. When you lay down, you recite the laws of Mayat. And if you have not committed those sins, if you have not acted unjustly against another without reason, okay? All right. But if you've acted unjustly without reason against another, especially God's anointed and chosen, it's too late. Ain't no turning back. You know? It ain't no turning back. Your hearts are being weighed, and y'all are facing damnation. It's just that I said that to y'all a long time ago. You know, I guess y'all didn't want to listen to me. You're like, who is she to tell us? Well, I'm a spiritual goddamn judge, for one, who receives divine intelligence and hear everything the divine wants you to know. And I'm telling you, don't believe me? Fat meat is greasy. Okay. Y'all hard heads gonna make some soft ass souls. Okay? Non-existent ones at that. Anyway, so for those of you who know that you went down the wrong path, every day is judgment day. Weigh yourself, judge yourself accordingly, and move towards righteousness. You see what I'm saying? All right. So cosmic order, she is responsible for maintaining the cosmic order that emerges from chaos, regulating the stars, seasons, and the actions of gods and humans. Some of y'all are humans claiming to be gods. Stop false claiming. Anyway, depicted, well, y'all know what she looked like. If you don't, go look her up. Shit. Afterlife judgment. In the afterlife, Mayat presides over the weighing of the hearts. She's the judge and juror. Hello. She's a judge. She presides over it. Okay, this person here is next. This is what they've been guilty of. Take their heart, put it on the scale, and take my feather. Hello. I've seen both masculine and feminine energies. How they acted, how they moved, and how they're going. What they're doing. So you out here sleeping with somebody's wife, you out here sleeping with somebody's husband, you better get right. You out here lying on folks, you better start speaking truths. If you out here stealing, you better stop stealing, because you don't know if you're stealing from a god or a human, and it's a greater offense to steal from a god than it is a human. But you need to stop stealing, okay? You out here raping folks, you better get it right. You need to go get you some healing, okay? Whatever you got to do to get on the side of righteousness, it's a call to stand up and get to it, because God's love is real, okay? And for the love of God, y'all ain't gonna keep fucking around with his children, okay? Anyway, association with the deity, other deities. Maya is the daughter of the sun god Ra, and is often associated with Thoth, the god of wisdom and writing, who recorded the results of the judgments. So while Maya's been watching everything, and Thoth, she been sitting over there telling Thoth everything right now. He's recording everything. There is a log. Whether your ass that naughty or nice list, you better not cry. You better not shout. We're gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Maya Antoff is writing it down. Okay? Don't ask me where it came from, y'all. I don't even know. But anyway. Lord have mercy. That shit was corny, but okay. It made sense. The Pharaoh's legacy was tied to the upholding Mayat's principles through the through just rule and maintaining order in the kingdom. So those you wonder, what are the laws of Mayat? Let's see. Let's see. Here goes some right here. 42 laws of Mayat. I honor virtue. I benefit with gratitude. Excuse me. I am peaceful. I respect the property of others. I affirm all life is sacred. I give offerings that are genuine. I live in truth. I regard all altars with respect. I speak with sincerity. I consume only my fair share. I offer words of good intent. I relate in peace. I honor animals with relevance. I can be trusted. I care for the earth. I keep my own counsel. Hello? Talking about you shouldn't talk to yourself bullshit. How else you gonna keep your counsel? Hello? Come on with it. I speak positivity of others. I remain in balance with my emotions. I am trustful in my relationships. I hold purity to the highest esteem. I spread joy. I do the best I can. I communicate with compassion. I listen to opposing opinions. I create harmony. I invoke laughter. I am open to love in various forms. I am forgiving. I am kind. I am respectful. I am accepting. I follow my inner guides. This ain't, of course, it's what's been rewritten. These ain't how it was originally wrote. All right? This is their interpretation of those laws. Okay? I am forgiving. I am kind. I act respectfully. I am accepting. I follow my inner guidance. I converse with awareness. I am good. I give blessings. I keep the water pure. I speak with good intent. I praise the goddesses and the gods. I am humble. I achieved it with integrity. Meaning I ain't out here lying, swindling, and mishandling bad deals and shit just to get somewhere. You achieve by hard work and integrity, by being who you are. I advance through my own abilities. Right? You're not using other people's creative sparks to advance. I embrace the all. Okay? That is the interpreted. Yeah, because this is, yeah. Where is the real, how it was written? Because it's talking about covenant with another man's wife or woman. Yeah, that's all they got in here. See, that's how they, that's another thing too. If you don't know no better, this is how they get you too. You gotta look, keep digging, keep looking. I have not committed sin. I have not committed robbery or with violence. I have not stolen. In the original text, it said, I have not stolen from a god or goddess. I have not slain anybody. I have not stolen grain, meaning food. I have not prolonged offerings, meaning making promises to give somebody something and then decide not to do it, or hold back people inheritance, and you know you're assigned to give something to somebody and you prolong it. No, that's a sin. I have not stolen property of the gods or goddesses. There it is. Hello. I have not uttered lies. I have not carried away food. I have not uttered curses, meaning this ritual, speaking curses over people's lives, trying to play God. No. I have not carried away food. I feel like that's being wasteful. You know, that's back in the day when restaurants used to close whatever they had left over, they would give it to the homeless. Now they got laws to stop you from doing that. I have not uttered curses. And you ain't got to do magic to do that. You can curse a person, you know, just by saying you ain't shit. That's a curse. You ain't gonna amount to nothing. That's a curse. You speaking over somebody's mind. A spell. You can't say shit like that. I have not committed adultery. That's y'all sleep with the husband and wives. I have made none to weep. Have you made anybody cry for no damn reason? Are you out here breaking hearts and hurting feelings for no damn reason? I have not eaten the heart. I have not grieved uselessly or felt remorse. I have not eaten the heart. That's like, that's that satanic shit. Like this, like Amit. You know what I'm saying? She eats the hearts. I have not grieved uselessly. That's jealousy. Oh, I have not, or felt remorse. That's people acting out of jealousy. That, oh, woe is me, what about me type shit. You know what I'm saying? I have not eaten the heart. Pretending to love someone and didn't. I have not attacked anybody. Attacking folks just for no reason. Gang stalking. That's an attack. I am not a person of deceit. You're not running around here intentionally trying to deceive people. I have not stolen cultivated land. We built on a history of that shit. America, America, ooh wee, cookies. I have not been an eavesdropper. So the CIA and the FBI, y'all eavesdropping on people. Hey, y'all better get right. Unless it is justified, okay? If it ain't justified and y'all doing that, and it ain't just the FBI and the CIA, hell, it's anybody. If you got it means to the tech to do shit like that, or listen to people's private conversations, come on now, mind your business. Even my aunt said, mind your business, stay in your lane. Come on with it. All right, where is it at? I have slandered nobody. So those of you go out here slandering people names, throwing people under the bus, you know, we'll look up slander in a minute. All right, I'm being told to look that up for somebody. Okay, somebody don't understand the gravity of slander. I have not been angry without just cause. I've been angry with just cause. Have I ever been angry without just cause? Me being an empath, yes, but not because I'm angry and I ain't act out on nobody. I just feel people energy. Okay, so if you're like me, I feel like there is a catch to that. You know what I'm saying? It's not your energy, but you can pick up on other people's energy. Yes, I've picked up on anger and angry energy that wasn't mine, because of my gifts. But me just acting out of anger unjustly, no. I don't do that. You got to provoke me. You know what I'm saying? I have not debauched a wife of anybody. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Sleeping with these wives and husbands. I have not debauched, I might not be saying that right, the wife of anybody. Repeats the previous affirmation, but addresses to a different God. Oh, so that's even, because there's a difference between human and gods. So even gods can't be fucking around with other people's wives, and humans can't be fucking around with other people's wives. All right, there you go. I have not polluted myself. I can't say that I have not polluted myself, but every day is judgment day. How have I polluted myself today? I smoke cigarettes. So until I heal that, that is something that I have to account for. You see what I'm saying? Take accountability for. Look, they made me put it out. They just made me quit smoking. Thank you. Okay. Also, how do you pollute yourself? Believing false narratives about yourself, that's a pollution. You know, because you're polluting your mind. You think things that don't belong to you, you know. Polluting yourself doing drugs or consuming alcohol. Not being in your authentic state of mind. Taking drugs that alter your mind. That is polluting yourself. Also polluting yourself could be having this grand ego of thinking you're entitled. You know what I'm saying? That is a self-pollution. I have not traumatized none. Well, I would like to say I haven't. I haven't intentionally, but due to my gifts, I have traumatized some people. Some people are scared of me because of my gifts, but I did not cause them to be. You know what I'm saying? I can't help that. That was not my intent. But, you know, some people may traumatize people on purpose. You know what I'm saying? I have a tormentor who's like to traumatize me, but, you know. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. All right. Have not transgressed the law. Question. Whose law? Man's law? This law. Okay, gotcha. They not talking about man's law. They talking about this law I'm reading to y'all right now. Okay? Like I say, every day is judgment day. Even if you are guilty of some of these things, it's not too late for you to get right. But for those of you who have been warned and you still chose to keep doing what you was doing because you didn't believe in God, you didn't believe, all you believe in is man's law, and you thought you can outsmart man's law, didn't know that there was a whole nother set of laws out here being judged against you. These divine judges, hello? been sitting back watching with both eyes open. Okay? And I can't, I can't stop you from doing what you're going to do. All I can do is put the information out here, and it's up to you to use it. You know what I'm saying? Take accountability. You know? Taking accountability takes that heaviness off your heart. You know? I have not okay, yeah, we did that. I have not been wroth. What does wroth mean? Okay, I got another. That's the word I won't look up for myself. I don't know what that means. I am not shutting my eyes to the words of the hello. A lot of y'all gang stalkers shut your eyes to the truth so that y'all can get that money. Okay? And it other ways too. Hell, you even got government officials, lawyers, doctors, and hell, common folks turned your eyes, your ears to the truth and chose to believe a lie. I have not blasphemed. I'm being told to look that up. There's a message. Let me write this shit down before I forget. Hold on, y'all. Where's my book? I need some paper. Oh. I want to write that down. So we looking up slander. These are words that's being called out. Because I feel like those of you being uplifted by the divine that they're celebrating, these are things that were done to you as well. So we looking up slander. Wrath, because that's for me. For anybody else, I don't know what that word means. And blasphemy. You know, I've been actually, teaching right now while doing this, sitting here taking accountability for shit I know I've done, I am judging myself as we speak, and that is an act of redeeming yourself, taking that weight off your heart. And I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I'm not always familiar with all these laws. Maybe in another lifetime I knew them by heart. Spiritually, I think I do know them because I do my best not to break them. But there's some that I may have forgotten, and I'm being reawakened to that. That's also a reawakening, getting folks on their path. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, just pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. What it says, find a new meaning. Start being creative. Put down a marker. That's tired. That's tired. So yes, tired is saying you need to put that marker down. Mark your home of her energy, especially if you're a mother with children or expecting. This deity helps protect the unborn, the young ones, the children, and you. Okay? But I make sure you're doing right by the kids. Okay? Yeah. Make sure you're doing right by the children now. If you a mama and you a toxic mama and you ain't doing right by your kids, I wouldn't put tired up there. Alright? She might get your ass. That's what I'm being told to tell you. She might get you. Alright? But she gonna get you in order, all right? She's gonna make you hold yourself accountable for your actions and behaviors towards your child. All right. Debauched. That's another word. Thank you. Debauched. I don't even know how to say it right. Hold on. We're going to look that up. Thank you, Spirit. I am not a person of violence. think that means by nature. I'm not a person of violence by nature, but if provoked, I can become violent, with a just cause. I can become that energy, but I'm not naturally violent, no. Naturally violence, like, just mean and hateful for no damn reason. Want to fight all the damn time, I used to be this way. I can take accountability for that. When I was younger, when I did have anger management issues, instead of using my mouth to speak, I used my hands. I was naturally violent back then because I did not know how to use my words to affirm what I needed to be, to bring justice to my situations. I used my hands. So I had to learn to stop using my hands and use my words. It's not too late to come away from that, y'all. Okay? I don't use my hands. I use my words. My hands are last result now. They used to be my first result. They my last result. But don't get it twisted now. I don't think that means you can't defend yourself. That does not mean you can't defend yourself. That means that you're not out here just putting your hands. You know how you got the woman beaters and the man beaters just beating on folks for no goddamn reason because they angry? Because, that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Out here causing harm, being violent for no damn reason. Just evil, mean-spirited ass type of energy. You got it? All right. Now that I was never, but I did not know how to use my words to get my point across when I was younger. More so because I was conditioned that way. I am not a stirrer up of strife or a distributor of the peace. Wait a minute. Don't be out here sitting up here stirring up shit that hearsay, she said shit. I heard such and said this, and that, and then act like you ain't got shit to do with it. Yeah. Then sit around tell you ain't act like you ain't done shit, you ain't said shit, knowing you the main one that disrupted the peace and then trying to be peace. No, don't do that. I have not acted or judged with undue haste. I don't think I ever done that myself. Have I ever done that myself? No, because I believe in giving people the benefit of the doubt. That's the way I was raised. You give people the benefit of the doubt. Let them prove themselves how they're going to be. But I have ran across people who've done that. Yeah, I believe in giving people the benefit of that. I don't believe in judging folks just because of somebody said, "Oh, she this, she that." Oh, for real? Ugh. How dare she? No, I'm not. I don't rock like that. I'm type motherfucker. Oh, for real? Damn. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go over here and get to know this person and see if what you say is true. Because there's two sides to every story. But if that's the case, then I'm like, okay, well, I might put a bug in that person and be like, look, you might want to stay away from that person because they ain't got your best interest at heart. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean? Just stay away from them. You know what I'm saying? Just take it as a word of advice to stay away from certain individuals because they ain't got your best interest. That's how I move. I ain't starting no shit. It's just like, look, I don't see what they see in you. You keep hanging around this person, and this person's gonna be the making of your downfall. So you might want to get away from around them. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of energy. But it's that bad. I don't mind warning people. I look at others and I'm like, I'm the discernment of that. I don't judge people based off what other people tell me. That the hell no. And I feel like that's a stupid way of being, to be honest. I think that's stupid. What they say stupid is, stupid does. So stupid is told you a lie of misjudgment about somebody, and stupid does follow suit. And that's stupid shit right there. You know? Where was I at? I am not paired pride into matters. Sticking your nose where it don't belong. I'm guilty of that. I've done that. Prime example. I witnessed somebody being abused, and I stuck my nose all up in it. You know, some people, you know, that was my lesson of, if they ain't asking for help, stay the fuck out of it. You know what I'm saying? That was what my lesson was on that, because I watched somebody get abused, and then I stuck my nose in it and went the extra mile to help this person out of an abusive situation, and they turned around after I did confirmation. After I did all that hard work of helping that person get removed from an abusive situation, they turned around right back with the person. And then I was the one getting accused of this and accused of that. And I'm like, well, damn. Lesson learned. Won't do that no more. You know, I don't do that no more. If I see someone being abused, well, I have done that again. That's that. Yeah. Well, is that the same thing? It's not. Seeing someone being abused, that's not the same thing. Oh, you're saying like, hold on, let me read it again. I have not peered into matters. Oh, that's going through other people's stuff. Okay, like, say like if I got a file on my desk, prime example. When I was about 20 years old, 22 years old, I let a friend of mine, I was off from work because I was sick, but I had my rent money, right? I put my rent money in a money order, but what I fucked up at, I forgot to fill it out. You know what I'm saying? And this friend of mine I ran across, they was asking could they spend the night at my house because they needed a ride. They ain't had nowhere to sleep that night. And they was leaving to go out of town, right? And they wanted to know if I could give them a ride to the place, to where they was going to depart from. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. You know, I consider this person a friend. Well, my boyfriend, can he come to the place he was going? It didn't work out. Can he come over too? I was like, yeah, okay, whatever, sure. Not paying attention, didn't realize this person was watching my every move. I took that money order and I stuck it where I always stick it, in my kitchen drawer, you know, where I kept my important bills at. I had a miscellaneous drawer, is where I kept my money orders at, my bill money at, and my bills at. And she saw me stick it in there. She was with me when I purchased it, you know. My mistake was I did not fill out the money order and remove the receipt. Well, she was prying in my matters, right? Because when my back was turned, she went through my drawer and took that money order. And her and that boy disappeared with my money order. Okay, I haven't seen that heifer since then, you know. But that's $450 she owed me. She robbed a God. You know what I'm saying? Not only did she rob me, but she stole from me. You know, it's a lot of shit she did. You know, she was being deceitful. You know, she was plotting. I didn't know this. I considered her to be a friend, you know. But I know now, now I don't leave nothing. My matters of pride, of importance, I don't handle around people no more. That was one of the biggest lessons I was taught I lost my home behind that. You know, I was already out of work from being sick. I had enough money to cover my bills, you know, until I was coming off medical leave. And then by the time everything would have been lined up perfectly, you know, had she not done that. I wound up losing my home, becoming homeless because of that. Because I couldn't pay my rent and I was too prideful to go to my parents and say, hey, I need the money, you know. Because I would have never heard the last of that, especially from my dad. He would have wore my ass out. I told you, and I didn't want to hear that shit. So I just swallowed my pride. I lost my home and I had to go back home, you know. I wasn't too prideful to say, hey, I need to come home, you know, but I was too prideful to ask for the money to save my home, you know. That happened to me, you know. She still owe me that money to this day. You know what I'm saying? So if you listening, Chica, I want my motherfucking money. Shit. Anyway. And you can't put it on that dude because he wasn't there. It was just me and you. Alright, that's a prime example of prying into matters. Somebody prying into your private things, your private belongings, matter, physical possessions. I have not manipulated my words in speaking. I don't sugarcoat shit. Sugarcoating things is a form of manipulation. Withholding certain truths is a form of manipulation. Giving half-truths is a form of manipulating words. I give it to you like it is, how I hear it, you know, and if I'm wrong, I will hold myself accountable and correct myself. Not saying you're perfect, you know. Sometimes you can accidentally manipulate the truth in the words, because sometimes something like, have y'all ever, I don't even know if you ever tried this before, but you come up with an original idea, whisper it in somebody's ear and let them whisper that in the next person's ear, and as it keep going, those words that was originally yours have been twisted into something totally different by the time it gets back to your ear. So, you know, that's how words can be manipulated. That's why I say it's best to go get it from the horse's mouth than to spread it around, you know. Hey, if you want to know something about me, come to ask me. You know, I could tell you better than the next person. That's why I say that shit. I have not manipulated my words in speaking. I have wronged none. I've done no evil. I can say that. I have not worked witchcraft against a king or queen. I could say that. Or blaspheme against them. I could say that. I don't tell no lies. Although we still gonna look up the word blaspheme. But I don't do all that. You know, if I do anything, I protect. Let's see. Oh my gosh. The vision of the practitioners being tested. Ooh. Some broke those laws. I have not worked witchcraft against the kings or queens or blaspheme against them. Some people did magic. And then too, some people lied to get practitioners to do magic over kings and queens or gods and goddesses. Those that the divine hold say do not touch my anointing. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, of royal bloodlines. I have never stopped the flow of water. I've been wondering about that one. That one always had me confused. Is she talking about like the rivers and dams? Like a beaver would? So you talking about rivers and dams? Well, I've never done that. Is that the only thing you're talking about when it comes to stopping the flow of? So it's a sin to have these dams? Ooh. but it's too late. I see why, because if they were destroyed, they would take out multiple lives. Damn, it could be catastrophic if a dam was to lose its integrity. It could become a threat to man, and therefore all these damn sins, majority of these sins is created, especially harming another. Damn. So it's illegal by divine law to even stop the flow of water with dams. I ain't never done that shit. All right. Well, that ain't with baths, is it? Oh, you're talking about this. Okay, because that can't harm nobody. Stopping the flow of water in the form where it will harm another. Okay, or dry up their water source if they can't drink. All right. Oh, the water company. Oh, shit. The water, you don't pay your bill, they cut your water off. That's blocking the flow of water. Oh. So the water company ain't supposed to be charging for water. Oh. So the water companies ain't supposed to be doing what they doing. These dams that's created to create power, there's other ways to doing it. They've been taught that already. But it's too late because they've already created them. If they destroy them, it could harm millions in the process. Damn. And wow. That's why they've been shown a new way to harness energy through solar panels, harnessing the energy of the sun, like they did. Oh, shit. They've been knowing that you could get energy from water, but they did not use it because it was potentially deadly for those in the land. Wow. If not properly maintained. I have never raised my voice, spoken arrogantly, or in anger. Well, shit, I can't say that. I have to judge myself for that. Are you saying without just cause? Is that just speak? Is that period? No, it's not period. Is that for as like getting angry for no damn reason, yelling at folks like my daddy used to do? Yell for no goddamn reason because they angry. Yeah. Arrogantly. Okay, arrogantly. Thank you. Alright. Because somebody think they're more dominant or whatever. Now, I've done it in anger, but it was just. I have not cursed or blasphemed the gods or goddesses. Are you talking about cuss words? Curse as in ritual. Oh, okay. I have not acted with evil rage. That's unjust. Well, no. Because evil rage is somebody want to take a life. Like, get so angry that, you want to harm somebody. I can't say I have not ever done that because I have. I've gotten so angry where I want to hurt somebody. But it was due to an injustice that was done to me or somebody I love. Not because I was just being evil, Damn, like them fucking serial killers. Oh, shit. Just enraged. without just cause. Okay. Was I evil when I done it? No. I'm checking because shit, I need to make sure. Hell, I know I've acted out in rage, but I was provoked. It wasn't evil. It was just. Oh, that's different. Somebody. Okay, prime example. Jealous ass girlfriend, mad because they don't want you to leave them alone, and they act out of anger. That's evilness. Okay? Even if you didn't do nothing wrong, they act out of anger, lash out at you, or boyfriend, take it how it resonate. That's a form of evil. Thank you, Spirit. Cause you're in your feelings. I have not stolen the bread of the gods of goddesses. I've never done that. I have not carried away the Kahinfu cake from the spirits of the dead. What is a Kahinfu? I'm gonna look that up. I feel like this is like ancestral offering. Is this ancestral offering? I have not carried away. Wasted? No. Oh, when people, like grave robbers. Ooh. You know how people sometimes leave food when somebody passed away outside? Oh, and people walk up and just take that. So, you know, people pass away in some traditions, they may leave food for the dead that passed over to take with them. Taking that stuff. Is there a time limit for how long it should sit? A week. So if somebody leave an ancestral offering, it's somebody's funeral or a repast, or, you know, they don't do it like that nowadays because they don't know no better. But for those that do know better and still practice this way, you're not supposed to take from that. That's like someone, they got all this food laying out here. Not leave that shit alone. That's for the unalive, the dead. Leave them alone. That's for them, not for y'all. After a week, then you get rid of it. You know, I know that's offerings. Okay. I have not snatched away the bread of the children, nor treated with contempt the gods and goddesses of my city. Snatched away the bread. That's like, prime example. When I was going through a hardship, my money was funny. I was getting back in the flow of things, trying to maintain house and having my children, my family back with me. I was struggling, making ends meet. And I would reach out to certain individuals who were responsible for help maintaining those children. And that person would never contribute. I would send them a list, like a grocery list of things that we could use in the house. And that individual would not. So that is like taking bread from the child's mouth. You see what I'm saying? Or like I stopped taking food from my home and give to others. I used to do that too when I was younger. People coming, I ain't got nothing to, I stopped taking from my kids to give to others to make sure they're fed, because when it came down to it, when me and my kids needed to eat, they didn't make sure we ate. You see what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like deadbeat moms, deadbeat dads, type shit, with that children shit, taking bread from a child's mouth. When the parents and up there, they got it, but they don't want to help contribute. That's stealing. Nor treated with contempt the god or goddess of my city. That has happened to me. My city has treated me with contempt. Yep, I'm still alive. You hear me in here talking, I ain't talking to myself, baby. You need something? Or you just coming in here to bug me? You come to hug me? Huh? Yeah, you want to hug? Oh, gosh. Thank you. It's heavy. I love you. How long have you been alive for? I don't know. I'm almost done. What? You ain't, no. No. You're not gonna rob me of my stuff. Go down and get your own. No, ma'am. Break you out of that. No. Because when I need something to drink, I ain't never got nothing to drink. Because you done sit up here and drunk up all my stuff and then took your butt to bed. And then I'm sit up here in the middle of the night looking for some water and ain't got none because you done drunk it up. And then bother to refill it. Go get you some. Stop being lazy. No, ma'am. I done woke up down the air night this week looking for water and can't find it because my baby girl done drunk it up. Because she don't want to go get her own. I knew she was creeping in here. That's why she told me, you still alive? Because she trying to rob me of my water. You gotta go. Nor treated with contempt the god or goddess. That's that gang stalking in the city. Damn, that's in here. That's talking about gang stalking. City members coming up against you because of who you are. Oh, confirmation. I have not slain the cattle belonging to the gods and goddesses. Uh-oh. I have never done that, but wow. So if you got farmland, you know how people be trying to buy your land off and kill your stock, shit like that. All right, let's look at these words. Slander. I must be on point because my nose is itching like crazy. Slander.
Slander is a false spoken statement that harms someone's reputation. A form of.
Alright, so yeah, I've had this happen to me. Slander is a false spoken statement that harms another person's reputation and is a form of defamation. Unlikely libel, which is written defamation. Slander is transient and not fixed in a permanent medium. To prove slander in a civil lawsuit, one must show the statement was false. Communicated to a third party, made with at least negligence, and cause damage to the person's reputation. Hell, I could sue somebody for that shit. They did it in court. It's documented in court. Them slandering me. Damn. Key aspects of slander. Spoken versus written. Slander is specifically oral defamation, while libel is written or published in a fixed medium, such as a newspaper or website transcript. Legal requirements for successful lawsuits. The person suing for slander must prove that the statement was false, communicated to at least one other person and result from harm. Okay. All right. So that's what slander is. This word I did not know. Wrath. Is an archaic adjective meaning very angry or very furious. It is more formal than literal way to say wrathful or irate, and can also refer to, no, we're not looking for that. Intensely angry and highly incensed or furious. Cain was very wroth, and his, yeah, okay. Now, speak, okay. Alright, speak irrelevantly about God or sacred things. Reproach, revile. I'm hearing somebody's being accused of this. Speak irrelevance of God. There's some people that don't believe in God, okay? Speak evil or slander abuse. That's what some of these people was doing. Whose hearts are being weighed. They didn't believe in God. And they try to accuse you because you do believe in God. Like, I'm quite sure a lot of people don't try to say that about me. But Most High, have I blasphemed against you? I didn't think so. You know, that's what they try to accuse me of too, because I don't have, oh, God loves you. I know that. What the hell? Who you think over got me talking to you? You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah, that type shit. Yeah, okay. Now, debauched. Let me see how you say this. Debauched. Indulging in or characterized by sensual pleasure to a degree of perceived to be normally harmful or dissolute. That's rape. Destroy, debase the moral purity of. Oh, this is rape. Sleeping with underage girls. It says a man's wife. That's rape. That's another word for rape. Oh. seduce, ravage. That's rape, man. Abuse, brutalize, violate, ruin. Who? And then last but not least, a type of ancient Egyptian ritual cake, shaped like a fish, shaped like a fish's scales, and offered to gods, most notably to Osiris, Uranus during funerary and religious ceremonies. The term also appeared in modern contexts and similar such. No. They were a ritualistic food offering presented to the gods and the deceased, doubles or spirits. It was to be the shape of the fish scales. They were typically presented in 2 baskets or vessels during ceremonies, often accompanied by other offerings like bread and drink. The offerings were part of elaborate funerals and religious rites with specific formulas recited by priests. The cake appeared in ancient texts like the funeral offerings and such. Okay. Oh, that's what that is. So the birthday cakes. It's also said rites of passage, so a birthday is considered as a rites of passage. I have not taken. Let me see what they said about. Let me go back. 42 hours of my yacht.
The phrase 22 laws of battle usually refers to the 22
Shut up.
immutable laws of marketing by Alfred
42 laws of
Taberner.
Mayat.
Book details 22
What the fuck? 42 laws of Mayat.
The 42 laws of Mayat.
Hush, girl, hush. Goodbye as you speak. Where did my guy? Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Now where is it at? I have not carried away the Kohinku cake from the spirits of the dead. Somebody's ancestors. You know how people be celebrating the deceased birthdays after they passed away, and they be eating the cake. They're not supposed to. And if you're going to eat the cake, you need to have one separate. One for the living and one for the dead. I don't think there's nothing wrong with celebrating the deceased's birthday. But if you're going to have cake, have two. One for the deceased and one for the living. The deceased you don't touch. It stays put. Okay? So a lot of y'all like to celebrate passed over loved ones' birthdays. Get two cakes. One for the living that's there. And then one for the dead. And the one for the dead you don't touch. Okay? Don't touch it because they getting that cake in the spirit. Alright? So I think that's what I'm being told to tell y'all about that. Because you celebrate their birthdays, you get one cake, and then the living eat it, but y'all don't leave nothing for the dead. And the dead like, where my damn cake? You know what I'm saying? I done came to my birthday party, but y'all didn't leave me no cake. Okay? So quit get two cakes. All right? All right. So there's nothing wrong with you celebrating the deceased birthday, but make sure you get two cakes. All right? And if somebody pass away, sometimes people bring cakes to to funerals, to the repast. One cake can't be touched. Okay? Because everybody like to bring desserts. One of them cakes can't be touched. All right? They have to be given to the dead. All right? So just to write some orders, okay? some things that didn't know, I don't feel like you getting your ass whipped about it because some of y'all didn't know that. Hell, I didn't even know that. I don't celebrate I don't do all that, but I celebrate certain things, but yeah. Okay. Oh, Hathor. I gotta look up Hathor and then we're done. Okay. I'm sorry, Hathor. Forgiveness. Hathor. I ain't say nothing about no Hector. Hathor. I don't have to write it out. My AI is kind of deaf. Hathor. Oh, excuse me. No. We ain't talking about no damn band. No, I did not. They misspelled her name. Goddess of joy, love, beauty, and motherhood and music often depicts as a cow or a woman with a cow's horn and the sun disk. She is also a sky goddess. Excuse me, y'all. A sky goddess associated with fertility and served as a protector of the king and the dead in the afterlife. Her worship was widespread, and her main temple was at Dendara. Thank you. Deities and connection also, as the daughter of the sun god Ra, she held a significant place in the pantheon. She was also considered the wife of Horus and Mary Magdalene. Huh. And a maternal figure for pharaohs, sometimes referred to as the mother of mothers. Symbol and depicted, she is commonly depicted as a cow or a woman. We read that. Okay. Her sacred animal is the cow. Something is significant about cows, okay? You could also be eating a lot of beef. That's because this deity is around. Fertility, motherhood. She was revered for fertility. The priest would invoke her to help with childbirth. She was also considered a nurturing mother figure to the pharaoh. Love and beauty. Her name means house of Horus, but she is often seen as the goddess of love and beauty, and her temple hosted festivals featuring dancers and musicians. Afterlife, Hathor played a role in the afterlife, guiding the dead and welcoming them to the next realm. That's who's bringing the babies back. Tyre is taking I told you the babies that was unalive due to some ritual magic are being resurrected. Tyre has been ushering through the unalive and passing them off to that's why she here. To Hathor to bring these babies back. Oh my gosh. She was also seen as the celestial mother. From those wombs, the soul would be reborn into a happy afterlife. What? I'm finna shut the front door. Lord, I can't make this shit up. So, you're finna get married. Y'all children, you're finna marry the man that you birthed kids by. Oh, well, didn't, you had the chance. You miscarried, okay? That's what I'm hearing. You miscarried due to somebody doing ritual magic on your womb. You're about to get married to this individual. And the babies that was unalived in your womb are being brought back by Hathor. She's about to reborn into a happy afterlife. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Influence and legacy. Her worship was popular across the levels of Egyptian societies, from the elite to commoners. Her influence spread to other cultures, where she became associated with the goddesses like the Greek Aphrodite and the Roman Venus through the religious synagogue, however you say it. Her cult eventually declined as the worship of Isis grew in prominence. She read a cult. Okay. Was she an evil cult? Or divine? And I wanted to say that too. Not all cults are bad, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But when you are, because some cults are out here doing work to help and protect and shield. To uplift. And then you got some out here doing that fuck shit. And those that been doing that fuck shit, that's why I said they was holding they are holding they was holding what do you call it? It was a judgment day for practitioners. You know, some part of cults, some not. You know, some cults were good because they went out here harming others. They abided by these laws. They practiced these laws. But, you know, not all cults are bad. You know, or cult minds, you know, mindsets. So, yeah. But some of them was bad because they was trying to stop, harm, unalive, disrupt, slander, blaspheme against you, you know? That shit. Alright? So the divine is celebrating, y'all. You know, God is giving people second chances. Okay? And then some of y'all are about to come into your divine abundance and blessings because the Most High is like in awe of you right now. Because how you, like I said in the beginning, you stayed fast in all your trials and tribulations. You know, every day is judgment day. You held yourself accountable, you know? Shit like that. Even though your faith was tested, you stood strong. Okay? You didn't allow the ways of this world to corrupt who you choose to be. Hello. So y'all are getting, you know, celebrated. And then those that was out here misbehaving on the naughty list, you ain't got long to right your wrongs, take accountability, and repent for the shit you done did, because a major judgment day is coming the week of the 3rd and the 6th. All right. Also, something else is happening on that day, during that week. I don't know what. But it's going to be good, okay? So pay attention to the wisdom that you're being taught, okay? Alright? There y'all go. I'm done. Hopefully, I don't know. I might be back. I might not, because I'm tired. I ain't tired, but I'm sleepy. Put it like that. I ain't take my nap today. No, I take naps. I ain't take one today. But, oh, who said that? Somebody said, because you old. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, you ain't got to be old, take no naps. You can be young, take naps. It's called power naps. Hello? Anyway, love y'all. Y'all have a good day or a good evening. Peace.